Hi everyone. So today I'm going to be showing you how I do the glitch art that I do on the computer. You don't need a fancy computer. The laptop that I'm on right now is a piece of shit. I'm sure whatever computer you have will probably run fine as long as it can run the programs that I'm going to use. The programs that I'm going to use are free. You don't need to pay for them. You don't even have to pirate them. They're free online. The first is an image editing program called Gimp. It's like the Linux version of Photoshop. It's not quite as functional, but it gets the job done for a lot of things. The second program I'm going to be using is called Audacity. It's an audio editing program, also free, pretty easy to use. And so yeah, you'll see what we do with those. So first what we want to do is we want to go online and find a picture that we want to edit. So what I've done is I've gone online and I found this lovely picture of a horse in a suit. It's hilarious, it's wonderful, let's make it look weird. So first right click, copy image, and then we're going to open up GIMP. If you're looking at my computer screen and you think it looks weird and there's not enough stuff going on, I'm using Arch Linux with i3 on top of it. It's a really minimal operating system setup because this laptop is a piece of shit and can barely run Windows. So that's why things look kind of weird. So File, Create, from Clipboard. Here we go. Here's our lovely horse picture. So for now, all we're doing in GIMP is we're going to export this file in the proper format. And the reason I use the format I use is because once we import it into Audacity, it's going to be much easier to see where we need to edit. And you'll get what I'm saying in just a few moments. So File, Export As. Let's find a good folder to do this in. And let's save it as a finehorse.tiff. Very important. .tiff. That's the file format we're going to be using. So we're going to export that. Make sure on compression it says none. And then hit export. Okay, for now we can exit out of GIMP. So the next program we're going to be opening is Audacity. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to import this image as if it is audio. So what we're going to do for that is File, Import, Raw Data. And you just navigate to the file that you're going to be using, finehorse.tiff, and then hit Open. And here you're going to have different options for the format that you want to import the data as. This is a very important step, so pay attention. On encoding, we're going to go and hit ULAW. Under byte order, we're going to choose no endiness. I think that's how that's pronounced. I don't know. I've never taken an Audacity class or anything like that. And under channels, we're going to do one channel, and then we hit import. So what we end up with is this big, scary looking, noisy thing. If we try to play this, watch your ears. It sounds like shit, but it sounds like this. Yeah, horrible, right? Okay, but don't worry, we're not going to be playing it anymore. We're going to zoom out so that we can see everything. Okay, so now we can see all the audio that's been imported. And if you look, you can see there are several spots in the file where it changes. The way things look kind of change. The first spot is right here, and the second is right here where we have this weird break. And things get a bit more solid over here. So in between those two sections, we're going to select, just say there to there. not quite to either section, just right in between. And here's where we're going to start editing. We're going to apply audio filters to the image data, which makes things really funky. So for now, let's do a really simple one, echo. So we just go down to effect and then echo, and you can play around with different levels of echo. I've got this one set really low. So 0.002 and a decay factor of 0.2. That's not a whole lot, but it's going to be really subtle, but sometimes when you're working with these images, subtle is what you want. That's what gives the best effects. So just hit OK. And you didn't see much happen here, but I promise something did. So let's see what that did to our image. So File, Export, Export Audio, and we're in the right folder here. And since this is a test file, we're going to export this as a fine horse test.tiff. Very important to export it as a TIFF file as well, just like you did in GIMP. So there are different options here as well. Down here in the very right hand corner, there are different file formats that you can choose. Make sure you choose Other Uncompressed Files. Under Header, you want raw headerless, and under encoding, you want ULAW. So hit save, just hit yes here, okay here. Okay, now let's navigate to our folder where we saved that image, and open it. And look at that, we've got a funky horse thing going on. That is what that echo effect did to our image. Now if you look, it's got some weird transparency stuff going on as well. So if you just try to use this in a lot of applications, it's not going to work right. So what we're going to do is we're going to open GIMP again. We're going to navigate to our file, find a finehorsetest.gif, and open it. We're going to keep its color profile. So here we have our funky horse picture, but you can see a lot better in GIMP that it's got some weird transparency issues going on. So here is where you need to start playing around with GIMP a little bit and learning how to use it. But for now, all we're going to do is we're going to put a background behind this image to take care of the transparency issue and mess with the color of that background to see what suits this image the best. So down here we can add a new layer, and for now it's just transparency. We're going to move it underneath our horse picture, and let's choose red for now, and you can just grab this red here and drag it down to this layer, and it did that. But we can kind of mess with the colors here to find something that works. Let's see what this purple did. I like that purple. That's a good purple. So here is where we can export it as a file format that is going to be better for posting it online or sending it to your friends or whatever. So file, export as, let's do a fine horse final one .png. PNG, really popular file format. Most programs are going to be accept it. I know Twitter accepts it. So yeah, just hit export, export, and yeah, here here we go. That is all done. That's how I do my glitch art stuff. If you have any questions, reply to this, I guess. Yeah. Okay. Bye, everyone. I hope that was somewhat informative. Yeah. Just fuck with the programs until something happens. Basically, that's how I figured it out. I fucked with the programs until something happened. So yeah. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Bye-bye.